Op-ed today over at HartmannReport.com is titled, "How Will America Deal with the Next GOP Wannabe Dictator?" And I think this is a really, really important point to make. When presidents do things that presidents in the past haven't done before or establish new precedents, and I realize there's, it's easy to confuse these two words, presidents and precedents. A precedent is the first time something happens. A president is the person running the country or in the White House. But when Republicans establish precedents, it echoes down throughout history. It echoes down into future generations of presidents. You had President Polk lied us into the Mexican-American War, which Abraham Lincoln was so outspoken against and about. And what did that do? That led to McKinley lying us into the Spanish-American War. And he set that precedent. Then we got to us about the Vietnam War, his secret plan to end the Vietnam War, which led us to LBJ lying us into the Vietnam War, which led us right to George W. Bush lying us into the Iraq War. Precedent matters. You had the precedent of Richard Nixon committing treason with South Vietnam in order to blow up the peace talks so that he could beat Hubert Humphrey in the 1968 election. Reagan picked that up in 1980 and committed treason by cutting a deal with the Iranians, according to the former president of Iran, Abdul Hassan Bani Sadr. So here now we've got Trump, and look at what he's gotten away with so far. And, he tried to overthrow the government. He violated all kinds of campaign finance laws. He violated the Hatch Act. He conspired with armed militias to maim and kill police officers. He tried to overturn an election. He sent unmarked federal police here into Portland to kidnap people right in plain sight on public streets. He had the FBI establish 10 instances, prosecutable criminal instances of obstruction of justice against him through the Mueller investigation. He tried to have his own vice president assassinated. He asked a hostile foreign power to help get him elected. He publicly praised hostile foreign powers' intelligence service and trashed ours. He lied to the American people about pretty much everything imaginable, 30,000 times. He told us that our election systems are corrupt and shouldn't be trusted, which is just a really destructive thing. All of these precedents that Donald Trump has established, if he is not prosecuted for them or we don't put into law the inability of future presidents to do this kind of stuff, this is just going, what he has done is he has laid out the template for the next Republican president to end democracy in America. It's just that simple. We need to change our laws, number one, and number two, the Department of Justice, and maybe I should reverse the order of these, the Department of Justice needs to hold this guy accountable. The one time that I can think of when a president tried to establish or could have established a precedent was when, that blew back in his face, was when Bill Clinton lied to a grand jury. And hey, the legal system and the political system came in and ate his lunch. He lost his law license for 5 years. He paid a $25,000 fine and he got impeached. So if we don't do something like the same with Donald Trump, we're just establishing a whole brand new level of criminality for the next Republican president. And if you don't think that some of these guys who are running for president or appear to be, on the verge of running for president right now, would just love to turn America into Viktor Orban's Hungary or Erdogan's Turkey, well, check out their positions.